No more cholesterol. For a long time, we have been afraid of cholesterol. In short, in our cognition, cholesterol is the chief spokesperson for junk food, the culprit of cardiovascular disease, and the notorious villain in the human world. In fact, cholesterol is not as bad as everyone thinks. Moreover, high cholesterol or high blood lipids in the body are not simply because of eating too much cholesterol. The cholesterol eaten has little effect on blood cholesterol. In the 18th century, a French doctor first discovered cholesterol from gallstones. In fact, cholesterol has several functions. It is not only an important raw material for the production of bile, but also indispensable for the synthesis of various hormones such as estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, and vitamin D3. Not only that, cholesterol is also an important component of the cell membrane, allowing the cell membrane to deform flexibly and allowing various substances to enter and exit. Most cells in the body can synthesize cholesterol by themselves. This must be a very important thing for every cell to learn to produce it, but the largest cholesterol synthesis factory is the liver. 70% to 80% of the cholesterol in the human body is produced in the liver. The remaining 20% to 30% is what we eat. Of course, some people will say that 20% is not a small amount, and it is also considerable if it is controlled. But don't forget that our bodies, which have been tempered by natural selection, have sensitive regulatory mechanisms. Cholesterol maintains a dynamic balance in the body. If you strictly limit cholesterol intake, the liver will feel something is wrong and produce more cholesterol. If you eat too much cholesterol, the liver will feel something is wrong and produce less cholesterol. Not only that, when you eat too much cholesterol, the body can actively reduce absorption. Studies have shown that after eating 1 gram, 3 grams, and 6 grams of cholesterol, the absorption rate is 60%, 40%, and 30% respectively. In short, through layers of mechanisms, blood cholesterol can usually be maintained at a relatively stable level. For healthy people, if cholesterol intake is strictly limited, it is not only unnecessary, but may also have a negative impact on health. In recent years, many studies have also confirmed this point. Blood cholesterol levels are not closely related to the total amount of cholesterol consumed daily. Then the question is, how did the increasingly common abnormal blood cholesterol among modern people come about? Behind the increase in blood lipids is the loss of control of metabolism. The high blood lipids mentioned in daily life mainly refer to the increase in triglycerides and/or cholesterol in the blood. It is more accurate that high blood lipids will increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and various chronic diseases. And abnormal blood lipids are more likely to be caused by metabolic disorders and impaired balance mechanisms in the body. Everyone should have heard of the terms good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Depending on the size of the molecule and the destination, cholesterol has different transport tools in the blood, called apolipoproteins. Bad cholesterol is cholesterol LDL-C carried by low-density lipoproteins. It is transported from the liver to all parts of the body, but from time to time it leaks out of the blood vessels and deposits on the blood vessel walls to form plaques, the culprit of arteriosclerosis and blood vessel blockage. Good cholesterol is cholesterol HDL-C carried by high-density lipoproteins. It can transport cholesterol deposited in blood vessels and excrete it from the body through the liver. It is also called blood vessel scavenger. Originally, there is no difference between the two. They just perform their duties and cooperate with each other, but once the body's lipid metabolism is disordered, their ratio is easy to be unbalanced. LDL becomes more, HDL becomes less, the garbage in the blood vessels becomes more, and the scavengers are not enough. Therefore, the core of the cholesterol problem lies in maintaining their balance so that the body can maintain normal metabolism and regulation mechanisms. The key to controlling blood lipids is to develop a healthy lifestyle. How is the body's metabolism messed up? High sugar, high saturated fat diet, lack of exercise and other unhealthy lifestyles are the most to blame. Careful friends will find that modern epidemics, such as diabetes, high uric acid, high blood pressure, etc., are all related to these bad habits. They seem to be insignificant, little things in life, but in essence they will crush the body's original balance mechanism bit by bit, and various metabolic abnormalities will follow.